All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So one thing that I've been doing in my free time, like over the last month, is going back and rewatching all of the offensive performances with quarterback Justin Fields. Right, 3 seasons with Chicago, 1 season with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've been going in chronological order, and I'm starting to notice a trend. Right there, and it really started to hit me after that second year. And I'm done with it now, right? I'm done with all the games. And this trend could point to a specific direction with that 7th overall pick, drafting Tyler Warren at spot number 7. Why do I say that? Because the usage rate of the tight end position from Justin Fields as a passer is it's significant. Okay, it's not just, hey, we have a really good tight end, we're going to throw him the football. It's not, the offense is calculated and dialed in, designed to get the tight end the football at all times. It's not like that either. It's just Justin Fields maybe comfort level throwing to that position at that specific section of the field, over the middle of the field for the most part. So let's take a look at some numbers here first, and then talk about why maybe Tyler Warren makes sense. So in 2021, right, Justin Fields' rookie season, Darnell Mooney was the wide receiver 1 for this football team, but Cole Kmet was actually second in the team in receiving yards and catches. In 2022, the tight end position, Cole Kmet led the team in yards, catches, and touchdowns. The tight end position, not a receiver. 2023, of course, DJ Moore is coming in with that trade. He was the wide receiver 1, but still, Cole Kmet, second in the team in touchdowns, second in the team in yards, second in the team in catches. So I think based off of those 3 seasons, it's pretty evident, okay, there was a lot of things happening over the middle of the field. There was that, kind of comfort level between Fields and Kmet here at the tight end position. And you could always push back and say, okay, you know what? Well, Cole Kmet's a good young tight end. Maybe he's finding ways to get open and Justin Fields is relying on him a little bit too much. That's totally fair, but let's take a look at this past season with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, of course, small sample size here, only 6 starts, but in week 1, Pat Freiermuth, 4 catches, 27 yards, second on the team. Week 2, 4 catches, 39 yards, first in receiving yards that week. Week 3, Freiermuth had 4 catches for 33 yards, third on the team. Week 4, 5 catches, 57 yards, second on the team. Justin Fields likes to utilize this position, whether it's being drawn up by coaches or not. When a tight end is in the passing concept here, when he is an option, he's going to find the football. We've seen that over 4 straight years with Justin Fields as a passer. We're taking a look at the Jets tight end room right now. Jeremy Ruckert, Stone Smart, no one that's real. I mean, you're hoping that, okay, just kind of as that optimistic Jet fan, you're thinking, okay, maybe, Fields and Ruckert can have that Ohio State connection kind of rekindled, and maybe we see some upgraded numbers there. To Stone Smart, a favorite of Daniel Jeremiah, is he maybe someone that steps up? He's young, he has size, he did some good things for the Chargers last season, but if you take both of those guys and you compare him to Tyler Warren at spot number 7, there is a huge difference, right? Tyler Warren has been considered by many, many people as a big-time needle mover. He's a massive threat in the passing game, a big threat physically, right? Literally a big threat in the passing game. 6'6", 260, tough, physical, loves contact, good hands, tons of production, right? Coming out of this last season with Penn State, 104 catches, 8 touchdowns, 1,200 receiving yards. He has wide receiver 1 numbers back in college at the tight end position. Just a really smooth player, right? The ball skills, the ability to make crazy catches, contested catches, highlight reel types of catches. Throw on top of it, the defenses knew that he was going to be getting the football and going to be such a massive part of the offense, but yet they could never really slow him down all that much. You can maybe argue Penn State should have utilized Warren's maybe skill set earlier on in the season. But, in the end, I mean, who even really cares? Penn State had a great season, and Tyler Warren ended with a ton of production anyway. As a run blocker, I think he's good. I'm not going to go as far as to say he's a great or like an elite run blocker. I think he's average to a little bit above average, but he definitely has room to grow. the hope is, okay, if you get him in to an NFL team, whether it's the Jets at 7, you can argue. I mean, you could really argue a lot of different teams for Tyler Warren. The Colts, the Saints, potentially Carolina, but they did bring back Tommy Tremble. Anyway, Tyler Warren, the hope is, okay, he's going to be a dominant pass catcher. He's going to be a matchup nightmare, a creative kind of chess piece that you can move around, wildcat quarterback. You can line him up on the, as a slot receiver. You can line him up at running back, right? I'm not going to sit here and rule out a potential, Tyler Warren in the backfield sort of package. I mean, look at the coaches that the Jets have. Where are they coming from? Detroit Lions. What are the Detroit Lions known for on the offensive side of the football? It's a tough physical offense that wants to establish and win the line of scrimmage, right? But also they're known for trick plays, the creative, third down that, I felt like if you watched Red Zone, right? Like they're showing a Lions trick play once a week. And, for the most part, they were successful. Now, of course, was Ben Johnson behind those things? Was Dan Campbell behind those things? We'll see, what kind of Tanner Engstrand brings to the table, and as far as that department goes. But, it doesn't change the fact that Tyler Warren is, a creative player. He can do a lot of different things. Direct snap goes straight up the middle. Quarterback draw Tyler Warren in the red zone, right? 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. Could we see Tyler Warren do the tush push? I don't know. Like, there's so many different things that you can do with him as an offensive weapon. And again, I think the hope is, okay, as a run blocker, he's going to just continue to develop in that department. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think maybe Justin Fields' utilization of the tight end position changes anything for the Jets? Do you think the Jets are just going to go maybe the BPA approach, or are they going to focus on the biggest team need? I mean, the beauty with this whole 7th overall pick thing is, Armand Membu would be a great pick. Just get that last piece for the offensive line. I have a lot of videos coming on Armand Membu and, that whole potential outlook and what would happen if that would be the case, if he was the 7th overall pick as far as, the preceding draft picks. But, again, Membu, Warren, trade back, there's some Jackson Dart rumors, which I just don't think it makes sense at all to go down that route with Jackson Dart at spot number 7. But that's just me. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.